So I was thinking that it's very important in our life, whether we're Buddhist or not, whether we have a daily practice or not, it's very important to remember that we always choose our life. No one or no thing, no situation in our life can take away our ability to choose. We might lose certain choices, we might be limited in the choices we can make, but we'll never not have the right to choose. So it's really important to remember, because oftentimes when we get into something that's very difficult, we feel trapped. And when we feel trapped, we're basically saying, I'm forced to be here and I don't have any choice. And that's completely inaccurate. There is a situation and there are choices within that situation. We might not like the alternative choices, but the reality is that we still have the ability to choose. And I think that's really important to remember, because living our life feeling like we're trapped is a really horrible way to live. I think we've all done it at some point in our lives. Whether or not we put ourselves in a situation or whether or not the circumstances put us somewhere, we get this idea that I'm stuck here, and for whatever reason, my responsibilities, the law, for whatever reason, this is where I am, whether I like it or not, and I can't get out. And if we just, steal back our choice and our knowledge that we have the ability to choose, then we might exist in the same situation and not even change our surroundings. And we'll definitely be calmer and more accepting of it, because we've made the choice to be there. And so that's a tricky thing, and it's very much a mental thing, because sometimes we say, well, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, I can't do anything else. And so sitting here and thinking about my ability to choose this situation is irrelevant, because I have to do it. But if we really sit down and think about it and say, well, I am choosing this. The alternatives are very bad. Maybe they harm my friends, or maybe they are, against the law, or maybe something against social norms. But in the end, when we turn our mind that way, then we just suddenly we accept the situation. We say, well, here's the other options, and they're not so good. So I'm going to stick with what I'm doing and let go of that feeling of being trapped. And it's very, very liberating, and I've had the experience quite a number of times of having to go through that process in order to feel accepting, because living a life that's not accepting the situation it's in is totally concerned about a reality that doesn't exist. It's totally concerned about the future or the past, or where I want to be but where I'm not. And that's not any way to live, not at all. So we can find comfort in the same situation if we just change the way we think about it.